Yeah, I guess some things just become part of your morning. Like coffee, like sunlight, like you. You used to be a stranger, just another face I see. Now I know the way you take your coffee and the way you laugh at me. You always pick the corner table, I always save the seat. Funny how we never planned it, but now it feels incomplete. If you're not here beside me, something feels a little strange. Like the morning's missing something, like the sunlight changed. I don't remember when it happened, when this became our little place. But somehow every morning feels better with your face. I used to love my quiet, I used to like being alone. But now I hear the door open and I'm hoping that it's you. Maybe comfort isn't boring, maybe it's the sweetest thing. When somebody feels so familiar that you don't have to say a thing. I'm getting used to having you sitting right here next to me. It's funny how a simple morning can feel like where I'm meant to be. I'm getting used to your laughter, I'm getting used to your smile. I'm getting used to these little things that make me wanna stay a while. Getting used to you, getting used to this. Maybe this is what home feels like, maybe it's this. You leave your jacket on my chair, like you're coming back again. Your favorite song is on my playlist, I don't even know when it began. You know when I need some silence, you know when I wanna talk. Sometimes we don't say anything, we just take a little walk. And I like the way you don't ask why I'm staring at the sky. You just stand there next to me and let the moment pass us by. Maybe that's what I was missing before you came into my life. Not somebody to complete me, just somebody who feels right. Now I know your little habits, the things you never even noticed. The way you tap your fingers when you're thinking about something. And somehow all those details have become a part of me. I never thought I'd find a person who could make silence feel this easy. I'm getting used to having you sitting right here next to me. It's funny how a simple morning can feel like where I'm meant to be. I'm getting used to your laughter, I'm getting used to your smile. I'm getting used to these little things that make me wanna stay a while. Maybe we don't need a promise, maybe we don't need a name. Maybe love can grow much quieter than the stories always say. It's not fireworks or midnight, it's not some perfect movie scene. It's you asking if I'm hungry and saving half your coffee for me. Tomorrow you'll probably be right here, and somehow that simple thought is everything I wanna hear. No big words, no perfect plans, just your hand close to mine. And this little morning feels like home. I'm getting used to having you sitting right here next to me. It's funny how a simple morning can feel like where I'm meant to be. I'm getting used to your laughter, I'm getting used to your smile. I'm getting used to waking up and knowing you'll be here a while. I'm getting used to having you, and honestly, I like it this way. If this is what tomorrow looks like, I think I'll stay. Coffee getting colder, sunlight moving across across the floor. You don't have to say anything, you can stay. I'm getting used to you, and I think I don't wanna get used to you. Yeah. Coffee's getting cold, but I don't really mind. Take your time, I've got nowhere to be. I saw you sitting by the window, same place you always choose. You had that little smile on your face and those headphones playing something new. You asked me how my week had been, I told you it had been alright. Then somehow we were talking until the afternoon turned into night. I never thought much about it when you started coming around, but every time you walked through that door, I was hoping you'd be there somehow. And maybe that's the funny part, I didn't see it coming through. I thought I just liked having coffee, I didn't know I liked having you. Now I know your favorite order, the way you laugh when you're surprised, the little things you don't notice, the way you look away when I catch your eyes. And every time you say I'll see you, I find myself waiting for the day. Funny how somebody walks into your life and makes you wanna stay. You make it easy to stay, you make the morning feel new. I never planned on falling, but somehow I fell for you. You make it easy to smile, you make the ordinary feel right. I don't know when it happened, but I think about you every night. Easy, easy. You make it easy to stay with you. Yesterday you called me laughing, said you were running late again. I said take your time, I'll wait here, like I'd done it 100 times before. You showed up with your hair still messy and coffee in your hand. You said I thought you'd already left, I said I wouldn't do that if I can. We walked around the city slowly, talking about our plans. You told me where you wanna travel, I said I'd like to see it with you someday. You looked at me for just a second, like you knew what I couldn't say. And suddenly the quiet between us felt like it had something to explain. Maybe love isn't a moment, maybe it's 100 little things. A coffee waiting on the table, a message saying did you get home safe. Maybe it's the way I notice when you're tired of feeling low. Maybe it's how I don't need a reason, I just don't wanna let you go. You make it easy to stay, you make the morning feel new. I never planned on falling, but somehow I fell for you. You make it easy to smile, you make the ordinary feel right. I don't know when it happened, but I think about you every night. I used to think I'd know the feeling, like fireworks lighting up the sky. But maybe love is something quieter, something that grows when you don't try. It's waiting for your footsteps, it's saving you the better seat. It's knowing when you need some space and knowing when you need me. So if this is where we're going, I don't need to know the end. I'm happy taking every morning as long as I get to spend it with you. Maybe I was looking too hard, maybe love was never far. It was sitting right beside me every morning, every day. You make it easy to stay, you make the morning feel new. I never planned on falling, but somehow I fell for you. You make it easy to smile, you make the ordinary feel right. I let my heart stay. Coffee getting cold, morning turning blue. I came here for a little while, then I stayed for you. You make it easy. Yeah, you make it easy to stay. Yeah. Funny how a little thing can change a whole morning. Since I met you, yeah. I used to wake up with no reason, pull my coffee, check my phone, open up the curtain slowly, then I spend the morning on my own. Same old table by the window, same old playlist in my room. Never thought I'd look forward to someone walking in so soon. Then you started showing up here every morning around 9. You'd smile and ask me how I'm doing, and somehow I would lose track of time. I never said I was waiting, but I started leaving room for you. Funny how a simple morning can change when someone walks into it too. Now I hear your favorite song and I wonder where you are. I see your coffee order before you even reach the counter. Saw all these little things I never thought I'd notice before, but somehow every day with you makes me want a little more. Since I met you, mornings changed, coffee tastes a little sweeter too. I used to take my time alone, now I wanna spend it with you. Since I met you, something's new, even ordinary skies look blue. I never thought I'd need somebody, now I can't imagine mornings without you. Since I met you, ooh, everything feels new. Since I met you, I wanna spend my mornings with you. You know I like the corner table, you know I take my coffee slow, you know I never eat breakfast, but you still ask before you go. Last Tuesday you brought me something, said I thought you'd like this one. It was just a little pastry, but I smiled the whole way home. Now I catch myself remembering little things you said that day, like how you want a little garden somewhere far from all the noise and rain. And when you talk about your future, I don't know why, but I listen close. Maybe it's because somewhere in it I hope there's room for me to go. I used to love the quiet, I used to like being on my own, but now the silence feels different when I'm waiting for your hello. Maybe that's what love looks like, not a fire, not a sudden spark. Maybe it's just wanting someone's presence at the beginning of every day. Since I met you, mornings change, coffee tastes a little sweeter too. I used to take my time alone, now I wanna spend it with you. Since I met you, something's new, even ordinary skies look blue. I never thought I'd need somebody, now I can't imagine mornings without you. Maybe I don't need to rush it, maybe we can let it grow. We don't have to call it anything, we can take it nice and slow. I'll keep the seat beside me, you can bring your coffee too. And if tomorrow looks like yesterday, I'll still be happy if it's with you. Because somewhere between the mornings and the little things we do, I stopped looking for a reason and started looking for you. Same coffee, same table, different feelings since I met you. Since I met you, mornings change, coffee tastes a little sweeter too. I used to take my time alone. Now I wanna spend it with you. Since I met you, something's new. Every little thing reminds me of you. I never thought I'd need somebody. Now every morning feels better with you. Since I met you, since I met you, since I met you. I don't need to know where this goes. I just know I wanna take it slow. Same window, same morning light. Coffee getting cold, and I'm still sitting here with you. Since I met you, mornings changed, yeah. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Same table, same coffee, same morning light. Funny how some things change without you even noticing. I saw you by the window on a Tuesday afternoon. You had your coffee in your hands, and I had nothing else to do. You smiled when I walked over, said you always take your time. I laughed and took the empty chair like I've been sitting there my whole life. We talked about the little things, the places we've been to. You told me about your favorite songs. I started saving some for you, and I didn't think too much about it. Didn't try to make it something new. I just liked the way the morning felt whenever I was next to you. And somewhere between the coffee, the conversations we had, I started looking for your name before I even knew I had it. And every time you walked in, something changed inside of me. I guess the heart can make a choice before you're ready to believe. I think I'm falling for you a little more with every day. I don't know when it started, but I don't want it any other way. I think I'm falling for you, and maybe you can feel it too. I never planned to find somebody, but somehow I found you. Falling for you a little more with every day. Now I know the way you take it. 2 sugars, nothing more. You always choose the seat beside me, even when there's plenty on the floor. You send me little pictures of the sky outside your room, and somehow every ordinary thing feels a little better coming from you. Last Sunday you were running late, so I waited by the door. I told myself I didn't mind, but I kept checking my phone. And you came and smiled and said, I'm sorry, did I keep you long? I said, no, I just got here, knowing I had been there all along. Maybe it's the way you say my name, maybe it's the way you look at me, maybe it's these quiet little moments that I never thought I'd need. I don't know when it happened, I don't know where it began, but somewhere in between our days you became my favorite part of them. I think I'm falling for you a little more with every day. I don't know when it started, but I don't want it any other way. I think I'm falling for you, and maybe you can feel it too. I never planned to find somebody, but somehow I found you. Maybe I don't need to name it, maybe we can let it grow. No promises this morning, no need to know where it goes. I just know I like your laughter, I like having you around. And when the whole world gets too loud, you're the place where I slow down. So if you ask me what I'm feeling, I might smile and look away, but if you really want the answer, I think you already know anyway. Maybe it's the coffee, maybe it's the morning light, maybe it's the way you make an ordinary day feel right. And maybe it's you. I think I'm falling for you a little more with every day. I don't know when it started, but I don't want it any other way. I think I'm falling for you, and now I think you feel it too. I never planned to find somebody, but somehow I found you. I think I'm falling for you a little more with every day. And if this is where my heart is going, I don't wanna turn away. Same table, same coffee, same morning light, but everything feels different when you're sitting by my side. I think I'm falling, yeah, falling for you, falling for you. Another morning, same cafe, then you walked in. I came here for a quiet morning, just coffee and an empty page. The sunlight landed on the table like every other day. Then you smiled across the room, said, mind if I sit for a while? Funny how a simple question could change the way I saw the light. We talked about the little things, songs we play on rainy days. I forgot to check the clock again. You always make the hours fade. Now I know the way you laugh when you're trying not to smile, and somehow all these little moments make me wanna stay a while. I never thought I'd notice the way your eyes catch morning light, but here I am, remembering every little goodbye. I like this feeling when you're near. I like the way you say my name. I don't know where this is going, but I hope it stays this way. You make the ordinary softer. Every morning feels brand new. If love begins with quiet moments, maybe mine began with you. Stay a little, stay a while. I like this feeling when you're around. Now the barista knows our order before we even say a word. You steal the sugar from my coffee, laughing like it's deserved. We walk the streets without a plan, let conversations lead the way. Even silence feels comfortable when you're beside me every day. Sometimes your hand brushes against mine, like neither of us meant it to. But somehow every tiny moment leaves another piece of you. Maybe love is in a headline, maybe it whispers when it's true. And shared cups and slow mornings, and all the space between me and you. I don't need forever today, I don't need promises to prove. I just know my heart feels lighter every time I'm next to you. I like this feeling when you're near. I like the way you say my name. I don't know where this is going, but I hope it stays this way. You make the ordinary softer. Every morning feels brand new. If love begins with quiet moments, maybe mine began with you. What if we leave this cafe someday? What if tomorrow looks the same? I think I'd still find something beautiful, any place that knows your name. Because it isn't just the coffee or the sunlight through the glass, it's the way you make an ordinary day feel like something made to last. No rush, no answers, just this morning, just us. again. I'll be here with you.